Allah asked Muhammad that if you got all the trees and they were pens, and that you got 7 seas and they were ink, all of them if they came together would not be able to exhaust the virtues of Muhammad and Muhammad. He looked at him, he said, you've answered my question now, I will let you go. Mu'tasim, when he was Khalifa after this incident, said to Imam Ali al-Hadi, he said, very well, you could teach in Medina. After Mu'tasim died, Wathiq became the Khalifa. In that period, Imam Ali al-Hadi, they allowed him to teach. There wasn't much oppression for the Imam. Where would he teach? He'd teach in the Prophet's mosque in Medina. Imam Ali al-Hadi would have lessons in the Prophet's mosque in Medina on a couple of areas. The first of them, he would have a lesson on the Sahifa of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Someone says, what do you mean Sahifa of Ali ibn Abi Talib? What's that? Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib would sit under Rasulullah. Rasulullah would give lessons, Imam Ali would write the lesson. Imam Ali kept the lessons. You know when you go to university you write lecture notes? Imam Ali kept all Rasulullah's lecture notes. He then gave them to Imam Hassan, to Imam al-Hussein, to Imam Zain al-Abidin, until they reached Imam al-Hadi. Imam al-Hadi would have the Sahifa of Imam Ali. He'd sit in the mosque of Rasulullah and he would say, Ali ibn Abi Talib heard Rasulullah say. For example, one of the hadiths he had a lecture on was that faith is in the heart and it is supported by your deeds and they are unified by your tongue. Faith is where? In the heart. But the heart is not enough. Sometimes you get Muslims who say, Sayyid Ammar, our heart is good. Isn't that enough? Honestly, I remember someone once saying that my heart is good, but I don't pray and I don't fast. What will happen to me on the day of judgment? Allah will take your heart and He'll put it in Jannah, and the rest He'll put in Jahannam. I said, what's the point of just having a good heart? What's the point? There, Allah will say, heart, come here, go to Jannah. The idea is that the heart is where faith is. And it's supported with action. There's no point in my heart, I love Hussein, but my behavior is exactly the opposite of Hussein. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Those who believe and do good deeds. Not just those who believe. In the Muslim world today we have so many who believe, but there's no good deeds. Imam says in the Sahifa of Imam Ali, and this Sahifa is with Imam al-Zaman right now, the original words of Rasulullah, which were transmitted through Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib when he would take lessons from Rasulullah. Because you know, didn't Rasulullah say, I am the city of knowledge and Ali is its gate? You found the Imam would give lessons, number one, on this issue. Number two, then the Imam, after Imam Zain al-Abidin, no Imam of the Imams of Al-Muhammad has left us as many du'as as Imam Ali al-Hadi alayhi salam. People would say he's the second Zain al-Abidin. Imam Ali al-Hadi, in my own research, maybe ulama who are of greater knowledge than I am will find more. In my own research I found 43 du'as of Imam Ali al-Hadi. And Imam Zain al-Abidin 51. 43 du'as of Imam Ali al-Hadi. And do you know what most of Imam Ali al-Hadi's du'as focus on? The whispering of shaitan, Ya Allah, do not let it affect me. Because many times, any trouble you see in community or at home, it's always because of the whispers of shaitan, isn't it? Imam Ali al-Hadi, many times his du'as would focus on the whispering of shaitan. He'd sit and his students would sit in front of him in the mosque in Medina, and Imam al-Hadi would say to them, listen to the following du'a, du'a, du'a. There is even now, alhamdulillah, a website called du'as.org. On that website, go to Imam al-Hadi's du'as, the most beautiful du'as after Imam Zain al-Abidin, Imam Ali al-Hadi's du'as. And arguably after that, after teaching du'a, he taught them a ziyarah, which after Ziarat Ashura is arguably the most powerful ziyarah in the religion of Islam, Ziarat al-Jami'ah. Ziyarat al-Jami'ah is the ziyarah of Imam Ali al-Hadi. That ziyarah, many of the scholars say, if you want to understand the meaning of the position of the Imams, read Ziyarat al-Jami'ah. Tonight. Everybody try and go on the internet or open up a dua book. Read Ziyarat al-Jami'ah of Imam al-Hadi. Look at the power of the words of Imam al-Hadi in that ziyarah. He talks about the role of the Imam, the position of the Imam, the meaning of the Imams of Al-Muhammad in Ziyarat al-Jami'ah. In other words, in the time of Mu'tasim, then Wathiq, Imam al-Hadi had a relatively peaceful time. But then after they died, he had to face one of the worst khulafa in Islamic history, Al-Mutawakkil. Do you know Al-Mutawakkil 47 times tried to destroy the grave of Imam al-Hussein in Karbala? How many times? 47 times Al-Mutawakkil tried to destroy the grave of Imam al-Hussein in Karbala. 47. In other words, virtually every month in his time as Khalifa, Al-Mutawakkil would try and cause the destruction of the grave of Abu Abdullah. And I tell you, were it not for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that grave would not be there today. Al-Mutawakkil, when he became Khalifa, Al-Mutawakkil was where the narrations mention that later on he would be in Samarra. Imam al-Hadi was where? In Medina. Al-Mutawakkil knew that this Ali al-Hadi, Mu'tasim and Wathiq gave him an easy ride. If I give him an easy ride, then this person will end up taking the masses. And then number two, Al-Mutawakkil knew the Mahdi would be coming very soon. And Al-Mutawakkil knew the Mahdi would be from the line of Fatima.